Fish Friday. It's Fish Friday. Yes. So let's get into this dope content. What is this content? What is this content talking about? What is this video talking about? This video is saying preparing for death is never easy. Preparing to transcend beyond this existence that we are on is never easy. Some it happens all of a sudden. Some happens down the line, but it's never easy for ourselves to prepare for death or to transcend into the afterlife. It's never easy for those that have knowledge and understanding and wisdom and know the truth about what's really going on upon this earth. It's an actual true fact, right? And don't participate in some of the things that's going on upon earth that's actually helping us to bridge the gap between this life and in the next. Helping us to prepare ourselves for the most cases that can happen upon our life, but giving us some tools and solution that we need to do what? So that we can uplift one another and bridge the gap between ignorance and light. And on this platform, you will get this. You will get this information because you know why? This information right here, is based upon spirituality. It's based upon your enlightenment, upon yourself. Right? And there's nothing fake about anything. When you have put the work in, when you have worship at the Alpha Omega, and you do not associate partners with him, right? And you stay grounded with spirituality, spiritual existence, spiritual awareness. There will be many of those that don't like what you're doing. They're not gonna like what you're doing, and the reason why they're not gonna like what you're doing because it's foreign to them, because you're not doing what they do, whether it's backbiting or being suspicious of someone, way of life, or their inner connection between the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything in existence. You see, on my platform, it's different. My platform is different. My platform do not engage in celebrity gossip. My platform do not engage in ignorance. My platform do not engage in violence. My platform do not engage tearing each other down. If I do tear you down, it's only to uplift you, because I need to eradicate any darkness or evil upon you. I spun the block. So people that know me, they know me in the streets. I put it on for my hood. I put it on for my community. I supported my community by having my community on my back in dangerous times. In dangerous times that needed dangerous measures. As I'm spinning with some of the most biggest names at that time in places where that we are confined and to be destroyed that by knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. By spinning with the Alpha Omega in my heart, mind, body, and soul. I held it down and put it down for my hood, for my neighborhood, for my community, for my brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen all around the world. You understand? Sacrifice my life, sacrifice my time, sacrifice whatever I needed to sacrifice in order for what? To stop oppression and depression. I did that, yes, with the help of the Almighty. That's right. So for me to be sitting up here saying lies and looking for popularity, I'm already popular. I'm already famous in the spiritual realm. You see, this is what individuals don't understand. They don't understand that. They think that you want to gain fame, fortune, and riches, like, share, subscribe upon this earth. I already got that. I have to bring the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding with enlightenment so people can define their square, define their circle, use supreme mathematics, and also what? To worship the supreme being, the almighty creator. This is an actually true fact. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens. So individuals would sit here and say people are lying, people want your cash app, people want this and that, but you are yourself are doing the same thing, right? And speaking up what people doing, you're doing the same thing. And you've been doing this for years. Achi. See, my objective is not to tear each other down. I don't tear you down. You don't tear me down. I am not your enemy. I am your brother. If you want to learn scriptures, you want to learn Arabic, I will help you. If this is what you calling out for, is brotherhood, friendship, and everything else, brother, I could help you bridge the gap between this life and the next with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Just to do what? Just to talk with me, you would see that everything about me is a real and official. Because I come with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I've been spinning these blocks, right? And walking through neighborhoods with safe passes from the Alpha Omega by instilling to them that a righteous man is walking through. Number one, Brooklyn. I love you, Brooklyn. You didn't have to give me passes where you didn't have to do anything. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't have to do that. But you did it because real recognized real, iron recognized iron, metal recognized metal, and we sharpen each other. And this is how we prepare ourselves for what? To transcend out of this life into the next. And this is what I'm doing on my platform. It's actually helping us to identify to the things that's going on, to eliminate certain things so we can bring uplighting upon us. How you doing? What's up? Everyone is sending peace and blessings. All is well. Hope everyone heal from things that they don't talk about. That's right, brother. That's right. Black Mad Soul 491. What's up, brother? Peace. So this is what I'm doing. There's nothing fake about me. I'm not lying about anything. I don't need to lie about anything. People that know me knows me. My hoods. You hear what I said? My hoods. My neighborhoods. They know me. They know me to be true and to have honor and respect and loyalty to the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. I cannot sit on these platforms and engage in going back and forth with debates between each other. We have to save lives. The more I debate with you, there's a life that is being lost by this sick, barbaric devil demon mindset that have tried to take me under millions of times, but I fought back with the supreme being. It's an actual true fact. So this is why my platform is a dope platform. Because you know why? We don't copy what others do. We don't do what others do. We're not seeking fame, fortune, and riches and everything else. We already got that in the spiritual realm. Do you hear and understand what I'm saying? From the spiritual realm. We already got that, brother. So now, being that we solidify our spot in the spiritual realm with the help of the Alpha Omega, that's blessing us with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, so we can interpret our dreams, so we can interpret our situations, so we can do what? So we can master ourselves, master our square, master our circle, and define who you are. You are the Alpha Omega, and the Alpha Omega is you, but with limitations. So it's never easy to prepare for death. And what I mean by death come in all different type of ways. Do you want me to drop what death mean? And I'm not talking about this death burying somebody. I'm talking about death of backbiting, of putting that into the afterlife. Death, backbiting people, backstabbing people, murdering people, smoking weed, drinking, and all of these other things. We need to put these things that's keeping our mind, body, and soul in chain, enslaved, to rest. Put it in the afterlife, and whatever afterlife that needs to go, one don't know. In each of these categories, I done said alcohol, weed, cigarettes, killing each other, backdooring each other. These are all entities that's affecting our judgment and balance that we need upon ourselves, brothers and sisters, kings and queens. Nobody's fake over here. Nobody's not looking for popularity. I didn't ask to be amongst the so-called elite. The so-called elite. You are elite to the physical world, which has a beginning and end. A beginning and end. And in the beginning and end. Are you planning your exit to the next life? Because that's what righteous people do. Is make a will and plan to exit this world. Not to be here. Not to be in this world. To do your business. Do what you got to do. And then transcend. And that takes a person that is a real warrior of the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. Yes, this is difficult. This is very difficult. How you doing, India? How you doing? Thank you so much. So these things are here to do what? To uplift us as a civilization, as one. Because we are one. We come from one. There's certain things that we need to air out, right? And things that we need to do amongst us so we can heal. So we can heal. There's a lot of traumas and depression upon able descendants. But I'm sitting here unraveling a lot of darkness, a lot of illness, a lot of ignorance upon us. Shout out to Buffalo. Shout out to Rochester. Shout out to Brooklyn. I love you guys. I love you. Yes, I do. And I love all of my followers, all my subscribers, all of my fans, and all of my viewers. This is Team Flow. We are here now to educate each other, to get us what? To get us prepared to exit. Because it's going to come a time where we're going to have to exit. This is an actually true fact. So we don't stay in dumb, deaf, and blind and thinking that there's no end to this world that we are living in, which has procreated, murder, death, kill, to get you to believe there's no beginning and there's no end to this life upon the earth. I'm here to tell you that it's a beginning and end. And in between that, fix what you need to fix. Fix what you need to fix. Fix it. I'm already popular. I've been here for a very long time in the spiritual realm. I learned these scriptures because I applied myself. I applied myself by learning a new way of life, a new thought, a new understanding, a new guidance that was going to uplift myself and my family and my fans and my subscribers and my viewers to another plateau in life. So if you are plotting and planning, we are too are plotting and planning. And the Supreme Being is the best of planners, to actual true fact. So I'm going to read this in Arabic. We're going to read this in Arabic. Okay, this is chapter 49, verse 12. This is chapter 4, 9, right? Verse 112. We're going to get into this because it's needed to be amongst us. And this is to righteous brothers that's on these platforms. I don't have drama with you. You are not my op. You are far from my op. Far. You are far from my op. What was my op is this entity that took countless of us down a dark path of murder and death, kill, before we could transcend our mind, body, soul beyond this and become one with the Supreme Being, Alpha, Omega, the Creator, and everything existing. Yes, this is true, brothers and sisters, kings and queens. And this is the dopest channel that's on YouTube. To be upset that I'm amongst you, to be upset that I'm up there, is wild. It's wild. It's confusing to me. The reason why it's confusing to me is because, you know why? We do things to be seen of men, and we do things to do what? To be seen by the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing. Because at the end of the day, we got to have motion and movement and speak up against evil. And speak up, not just lay down. If it means that you put your life on the line and you don't know going to be here, then so be it. So be it. Because there was many elders that came before us that put their life on the line and they are no longer here. And these are the things that we must do physically, mentally, and spiritually. We have no choice. Either you accept this evil, right, and lay with it and eat with it and everything else, or come on this side, the belief side, where there's pain and struggle and heartaches, which is really paradise for us. And for those that don't believe in doing these certain acts, that is hell for you, upon you, meaning the glory of this life and everything that this life has to offer. You indulge in it and you do these things in it. I don't do what others individuals do because I cannot do that. I cannot do that because I have been awoken. It's been awareness upon me. Let me tell you something. I try to get away from this task. I try to drink and away and do everything else. It stood here. Peace, brother, peace. Peace. So I'm going to read this right here in Arabic. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. It says, Ya al-Hadina amanu ta'nibu kathiran min natani inna ba'da ta'ni'it mu wala tajassamu wala yagta ba'dukum ba'dan an yuhibbu anhadukum an yakula lahma ajihi me tanfakari to mo wattaqullah innallaha tawwabu rahim. So the Creator says, "O you who believe, O you who believe, if you believe, O you who believe, avoid suspicion as much as possible. For suspicion in some cases is a sin. And spy not on each other, nor speak will of each other behind thy back. Would any of you like to eat the flesh of his dead brother? Nay, ye would. But fear the supreme being, the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. For the Alpha Omega, the creator, everything in existence is all fraternal, most merciful. Surely he speak the truth. And having suspicion and having motion and movement and saying people is fake. People is doing this for license, shares, and subscribe. And everything else. This is suspicion. And in some cases, it's a sin. When you call up your homies, when you call up your boys to ask about my whereabouts, to ask about if I'm told on somebody or if I'm snitching on somebody, do I got beef with the homies? Do I got beef with certain people? You are creating what? A sin upon yourself because you are suspicious of me. You thinking that my words and actions come from me, but this is only come from scriptures. By me living this way and act upon this. You understand? and through his grace being in this physical world to be the example for the future, to show you the future that I did it and stood on business. When people was being oppressed, I stepped up. And I could name some names. These individuals are gone. To speak ill about me or, things that I'm doing to try to uplift us as one, as the future, and bridge the gap between this life and the next. And telling the future and people that's viewing me and watching me to watch out for this entity that lurks in the shadows. Where to detect them? How to detect them? You saying I'm fake and phony? That I'm just like the pastor? I am none of these. I'm just an interpreter. I'm just like you. From these neighborhoods that was plagued with darkness and confusion and madness. That was plagued with predators that's still there, that's leading our children down a dark path. Yes. So I'm speaking up against it. Sacrificing my life, sacrificing my ways about as I travel about in the streets. Because I travel. I don't look behind my back. I don't need to look behind my back. I need to look forward and keep moving. Pick up the information, receive it, be inspired by it, interpret it, and give it to you, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. That is able descendants. This is an actual true fact. So what are we talking here? These are signs and these are warning. Oh, you who believe, if you are a believer, avoid suspicion as much as possible. For suspicion in some cases is a sin. And spy not on each other. Spying, calling people up. Yo, my man, do you know him? Do you know him? Was you up top with him? How official he was, yo. He was official, yo. He put on for the town. He put on for the team. He put on for the hood. He forever, ever one of us. Word, yeah. The homies love him. That's right. He stood up for the homies. That's right. He went up against those folks. They moved them out of there. They moved them. We put in some work. They didn't have no phones in the yard up there. So we put in some work. They seen him spinning the yard with some big guys that was in control at that time. He was spinning the yard with them. I don't name drop. And if you know, you know. So we are doing this because we have children and we have people here that need to know the truth. It's not about our past ignorance. It's not about our past being locked up on all of these other things where we make choices out of our life that could have led us to being dead or murdered for the rest of our lives and not be here as examples. You understand what I'm saying? So we must understand that. You must understand this. To sit up here, to calling somebody a hypocrite, if that's what you're doing. You spying, and you committing sin, and you speaking ill behind my back. And would you like to eat the flesh of your brother that passed away? Meaning, are you ready to prepare for transition for death? It's not easy to do what? To prepare for death, to the afterlife. I had to prepare for it. I had to prepare to kill the alcohol, send it to the afterlife. I had to prepare for what? Killing cigarettes, send it to the afterlife. I had to prepare for killing everything that was killing me and my lives and my understanding and send it to the afterlife so I can build myself up and be the example for the youth that I knew that was going to be coming up. That is met by the sick barbaric devil demon that's taking countless of them and many of them, and we don't really have nobody out here. So, is my objective, my understanding, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, to destroy and build and destroy us as able descendants with knowledge, wisdom, or understanding, with experience, so you can define what? Your square and your circle, and actually know who you are, beloved. Beloved. Beloved, yes. Yes. So I'm here. I am here and thanking the Alpha Omega for helping me to be here. Thank you so much. Good morning, y'all. Thank you so much. So this is part 1. It's going to be a part 2. You know? And these things is very serious. Spying on each other. Right? And being suspicious of one past that you don't know. So you are doing background checks. That's exactly what you're doing. Background checks. Ain't nothing fake about me. I love the Alpha Omega. I stand with him. The things that he inspired me with, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the intelligence, the gifts, and everything else, I'm giving it to his civilization, which is us, which is able descendants. Peace and blessing be upon Abel. This is an actual fact. That's right. KCB 7 OV said facts. How you doing, beloved? Good morning, beloved. Uncle, what's your objective here? It's preparing ourselves for death. It is not the death that you're talking about to go into the grave, even though we have to prepare for that. It's the death of slavery. It's the death of being indoctrinated. It's the death of not having motion and movement. It's the death of using drugs. It's the death of smoking cigarettes. It's the death of everything that is our destruction. Send it to the afterlife. That's the death that I'm talking about. It is never easy. It wasn't easy for me to get off alcohol. I had to kill it and murder it and send it to the afterlife. This is an actual true fact. So this is the death that I'm talking about. It's never easy to prepare for death. It's never easy upon yourself and upon your family. Because when you are using these things, you are in a state of death. You don't know who you are. You smoking and drinking and your mind is somewhere else. That's not you. You are in a state of zombie mode, death mode. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to do what? You have to uplift yourself, resurrect your thoughts and minds and ability to kill all of these entities and send them to death in the afterlife. That's true. And this is what we need to do. That's right. Can we? Because we hurting inside. We have traumas. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you with your traumas and your depression and what you can do. If you got traumas and depression and you got anxiety, right? I'm going to tell you some of my tactics that I use. I use my pain and suffering, my traumas. I use it to have motion and movement about myself. Not just walking out, but mind, body, and soul. I got active out in society and started moving and started doing things. And see, when you have trauma and depressions, there's no space for rest. There's no space to chill. You have to sacrifice the summers, the good places, the traveling in life. You have to sacrifice that in order to do what? So you can break generational traumas, generational curses, generational depression, and everything else that's leading our family down a dark, dark path. This is what we do on our channel, is find solutions and take avenues and use the tools that is given by us, by the Supreme Being, Alpha, Omega, the creating everything existing. And one of the major tools that we use is scriptures. It's scriptures and praying to the Alpha, Omega, the creating everything in existence, and going forth, right? And letting it be known who you be to this entity. This is an actual true fact. You are not my op. The human being is not my op. What's my op is this entity that you cannot see with your eyes. So being that I've been on here, been exposing its position and exposing who is communicating with it, and they communicating with them, people physically are getting upset and mad that I'm exposing this entity evil that's taking our children and everybody else down a dark, dark path that we call what? Death in the afterlife. So if you're going to take me down death in the afterlife and everything else, at least I want to be prepared. And how you be prepared is you stand on scriptures and business with the supreme being, Alpha, Omega, the creator and everything existing. That's how you prepare for the afterlife. This is all big facts. That's right. So peace, y'all. Peace, 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 peace.